Fond of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. They're filled with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I have to replace that slap with what it one's back. Cause somebody stole my car video and I want to sit in silence.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering In. Modern rock music is dead. I really don't, I don't really know. I should say the modern rock star is dead. It started really, I think it was like last year. I don't know if you remember this. I actually really enjoyed the band. I know. Look, I don't make fun of you for the music you like. Smash like now if you'll do the same. Smash like anyway. And 69% of you aren't actually subscribed right now. So there's a red button down below. I cover all sorts of news. You know it. You know I'm busting my hump to earn that sub. Please make today that day you subscribe. I used to really enjoy a band. I still enjoy them. A band called Pinegrove. And if you remember back in 2018, 2019, at the height of the Me As Well moment, Pinegrove essentially got, at the height, they were about to like cross into mainstream, basically kind of the 21 Pilots era of this kind of like pop indie music. And they got canceled for, now wait for it, the lead singer hooking up with chicks. I'm not kidding you. And it was all discredited anyway, but it didn't matter. We can look at this article from Reason that says, press coverage of Pinegrove's comeback proves that discredited Me Too allegations do not wash off. Evan Stevens Hall was essentially blackmailed by a would-be therapist. The media has hardly forgiven him. A popular indie band, Pinegrove is in the midst of a comeback tour pegged on their new album, Marigold. Why a comeback tour? Well, the band took a year off following claims that lead singer Evan Stevens Hall did some bad things, which he didn't do. Now, he had acknowledged that he used his position as the lead singer of a very popular band to hook up with chicks. By the way, chicks who were willing to, and probably saw that as a great conquest as well. But the band was canceled. By the way, check out Pinegrove. It may not be your cup of tea, but I actually lost the most respect for them when he apologized for it. Like, dude, Gene Simmons, it's like 80s rock couldn't even exist, or even 90s rock. The rock stars of the 90s couldn't exist in modern day. Not just the musicians being soft, but the press. So recall that Allen had hinted at different claims. It turned out that one was completely false regarding her encounter with Hall. This other woman told Pitchfork, the aftermath made me feel bad about myself, but I never felt that he was bad towards me at all. If someone did have a negative experience, I want to validate that, but mine was consensual. The second woman had vented about an encounter to Allen, and she felt betrayed when she learned that Allen was falsely portraying what had happened between the woman and Hall, and nothing happened. Band canceled at the height of their career. So yesterday, frontman for 21 Pilots, look, I don't care what you think of their music, like it or hate it. Doesn't matter. This is about cancel culture, and we should stand against it, regardless of whether or not you think their music belongs in a coffee shop. I don't care. 21 Pilots frontman Tyler Joseph issues an apology after receiving criticism for an insensitive tweet. Joseph's initial tweet, which seemingly joked about fans asking him to use his platform to speak out on social justice issues, received criticism for being too insensitive. This is the tweet. Him wearing platform shoes. Him saying, "You guys keep asking me to use my platforms. Feels good to dust these bad boys off." That's it. That's what he tweeted. I wouldn't even want fans like this, honestly. Maybe, something to, maybe not something to, joke about. Yeah, everything's serious in life. Just how Twitter was like, the whole President Trump told, what's her name, the old former press secretary or something, take one for the team when Kim Jong-un winked at her. It was an obvious joke, and people were just clutching their pearls like, oh heavens to Murgatroyd, even though both of them shared a good laugh about it. But ultimately, what happens? Now he has to issue an apology and bend the knee to donate money to other organizations. My tweet wasn't supposed to be about human rights, so in case you are wondering where I stand, BLM. I just want to take a moment to raise awareness about something else that has meant a lot to me for a long time, but now I see there is no room for that right now. That's actually a pretty spicy tweet. This isn't a Notes app moment. I'm doubling down on my platform tweet. It was fantastic. And like, this is minor backlash. And you see him say this: I respect all the warriors out there fighting for different causes. There's honor in it, purpose. You can make our world better. I just want to remind you what I'm fighting for. Your mental health is more important today than it has ever been. You're not alone. You don't know what someone else is going through, what other invisible weights they may be struggling to carry. Keep that in mind as you go on about your interactions and take care of yourself. This is something he was talking about, mental health, and, I use music, humor, being alone, breaks from social media, family, uncomfortable and honest conversation with friends, and sometimes crying. A few tools, but they don't all work for everyone. Find what helps you. Your own mental health should always be a priority. I'm amazed at how easy it is to forget that simple fact. It's something that can sneak up on you that eventually you check in on and realize it's in really bad shape. I mean, okay, so June 1st, he tweets Happy Pride Month, right? 2 months later, he tweets a joke, and the dude's getting canceled for it. 21 Pilots Tyler Joseph has issued an apology for making a joke about using his platforms, which many others deemed insensitive. Joseph took to Twitter yesterday. The joke was perceived to be a response. Human rights aren't a joke, okay? One fan replied, but another, no, that's actually not what we mean. We would like you to speak up on the injustice in this country. Let me tell you something, youths, all right? I know my viewers don't need to hear this, but I know with 21 Pilots in the title, I might get some new viewers. It's awesome to love music, a huge variety of it. Please sample other things. Open yourself up to different varieties of music, just like you would different personalities and different people in real life. But for the love of all that is holy, do not look at musicians or Hollywood actors as role models. Do not take your social cues and what if you are sitting there demanding a musician or a Hollywood personality tweet about something, you've got to seriously smash that like button right now on this video and subscribe down below. But seriously, I know that you're young and that you're rudderless maybe, and you feel like you don't know the right words. But please stop looking for them from Hollywood or musicians. They don't care about you. They don't know you. You need to look inward as to the right things to say, when to say them, the causes you believe in. This is the primary problem. So many young kids have no concept of what reality is really like. You spend too much damn time on Twitter and TikTok and all this stuff, and you see a guy tweet a joke and you'll lose your mind. A lead singer of a band hooks up with some willing fans and his entire band gets canceled. Please go out and play soccer. Talk to real people. Go to the pub. Join a bowling league. Find a way to interact with normal humans, because this behavior is not normal. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.